going on, guys? It is Bernardo, and today is all about getting started with WIMWizard. So let's get right into it. All right, so today is all about WIMWizard, which used to be WinWitch, right? So let's just get right into it. So the first thing that we need to do is get a copy of WIMWizard. So we're going to go into the following website inside the github.com, and you're going to download a copy of the entire repo. Now, I already did this behind the scenes, so I'm going to head over to PC03, which is a workstation running Windows 11, which would be right here. Perfect. On the desktop, I created a folder. There goes the folder. I'm going to double click on the folder to open it up. So let's do that. Great. Now, within here, I have 4 files. We have the WIMWizard main. I have PowerShell because I needed to upgrade my PowerShell within this workstation. Plus, it uses PowerShell, so why not upgrade it just to make sure? And I also have my Windows 11 24H2 or 25H2 language pack because WIMWizard needs that. And I also have the 25H2 Windows operating system ISO image. On the next video, we're going to take our custom Windows image and import it within our SCCM server to deploy it. So from here, I'm going to select my PowerShell. I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to click on open. It's going to prepare the installation. Eventually, you're going to get the wizard. We're going to click next here. I'm going to leave it as the default, so I'm going to click next. And from here, I'm going to check off the following. I'm going to check off enable PowerShell remoting, add open here, and add run with PowerShell 7. So I'm going to check those off, and I'm going to click on next. I'm going to uncheck this, and I'm going to click next and click on install. Give it some time. You're going to get the user account control. So click on yes to continue. It's validating the installation, and eventually you're going to get this. Great. Installation completed successfully. Beautiful. So let's click on finish. Now let's select our WIMWizard-main zip folder. We're going to right click on it and we're going to click on extract all. You're going to get the extract wizard. So click on extract. That's it. Let's double click on the folder. And this is everything that we need. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is let's open up PowerShell using this path. So hold the control key and then right click inside an empty space within this folder. For me, I'm going to select PowerShell 7 and I'm going to click on open here as an administrator. So click on that. I'm going to click yes within the user account control. Bingo. Now let's head back into that folder. And we need to create a folder to drop our ISO images. So click on new, click on folder. Now the name for the folder, we're going to call it the following: ISO-source, capital I, capital S, capital O, and a capital S, just like that, because WIMWizard is going to locate that particular folder. We're going to double click on that folder. It's empty. So you're going to take your, Windows images and just drop them in there. Bingo. So I have my 25H2 Windows image as well as my 24H2 or 25H2 language pack. Now let's head over to our PowerShell that we opened up. And I'm going to run the following command. This is going to launch the graphical user interface. So just hit enter. Now the first thing that you're going to notice is that it recognized and found the Windows ISO as well as the language pack ISO. Great. And if you look at the path, it's looking for the ISO source folder. So we already did that. That's the reason you got check marks. Now we need to pick our flavor. So click on image drop down. And I'm going to be deploying Windows 11 Enterprise. So I'm going to select that. Now the output WIN file, I'm going to leave it as the default. You are able to change it. That is up to you. By default, it is going to create an output folder for you. But you are able to change the path, but I'm going to leave everything as the default because it just works. Now for servicing options, I am going to check only the first 2 options. But again, you're able to enable and disable. This is really up to you. Now let's click on the language tab. If you want to deploy different languages, select here. It all depends on what type of language pack you added into that folder. Let's click on applications. Now I'm going to click uncheck all and check all apps that should be removed from the image. So I'm going to check all the ones that I do not want part of this image. There it goes. I'm going to click on features on demand. You're able to add .NET Framework. You're able to add RSAT for group policy management. This is up to you. I'm going to not do this within this image, but we are going to click on SCCM. I think I'm going to do a separate video dealing with this because I want to test everything out to see how this works with my SCCM server. So that's going to be later on. We're going to click on patch WIM. This is going to be an additional video that I want to do for you guys, how to patch your WIM image, and then click on help. This breaks down a quick start guide of how to use it, which is basically what I'm doing for you guys right now. Once you're ready, all the way in the bottom on the lower right-hand side, you're going to click on run. And Windows PowerShell as an admin launches. It's going to start checking whether you got all the tools for this to start. If everything works well, you're going to get the following. It's going to start mounting those Windows images, and give it some time. You should get the progress bar at the very top. Operation is running, and give it some more time. You're going to see it's removing all those packages that you selected. And if everything works well, you're going to get the following. Yes, image build completed. Great. Click OK. Let's go back into our WIMWizard main folder. And you're going to see that new folder, output. Let's double click on output. And there goes our custom image. Awesome. And I say, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.